This run is now about finding money and a magnifying glass. And the sucky thing about that is I finally didn't staff order shit. I finally staff ordered a shovel. And not a magnifying glass. Why did I do this? Okay, there's something I want to check here. Oh, it tells you right here. Contraptions I've made. I forgot about this. I've made a burning glass, a dowsing rod, a pick sound amplifier, a jackhammer, and a power hammer. Meaning I have not made detector shovel, and 2 other items, I think. Shit. Okay, the other thing I wanted to look at here was if the stamps included the stuff from the new letters in the mailroom. What? Just need to draft 1 more classroom to take my final exam? You gotta be fucking shitting me. That's awesome, actually. Okay, we will not draft schoolroom until, or schoolhouse until I have gone back and reconsidered. I need to go back and look at the VOD, my past video, to see what my answers were to the history quiz, which is classroom 6. And I still need to do the classroom 8 worksheet at some point, which I will do. I just am not going to do it right this second. And then maybe I could go back and draft more classrooms. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. We have 1 key left. This is from library. Gallery. Vault is what we need. We take Vault here 100%. We have the gems for it. My brain just broke looking at gallery. I think what happened right now... I think this is what happened. I just had a moment where I looked after New Clue, the book, which is amazing, but also her... Like all it was a deluge of like, you haven't solved this, you haven't solved this, you haven't solved this. Be suspicious of this, 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 and this. There's a million things you still need to pay attention to. After all of that, I was overwhelmed, and I stepped out, and I went, oh, finally, let's play the game where we just get to draft rooms and employ strategy. And I stepped out and was confronted with gallery, and I thought, no, I just can't do it. It's going to break my soul. Luckily, I should not, because Vault is the thing that makes the most sense. Take 40, buy the axe, buy a blessing. Is this the vase? Is that the vase? That's not the vase. It's like blue. It's blue. It's got something sticking out the top of it. Like the shape is different. It's not that vase either. None of these vases. Okay. All right. Well, I was just, was just thinking. December 10th. We got money, money, money. Money, money, money. Let's go back and draft. Let's first off buy something from the armory and draft a bunch of stuff on the other side. We may even go to the shrine while we are here, because we're low on footsteps. And one thing I would like to do is make sure that my money gets put to good use here, regardless of how this run goes. I didn't even think about the fact that it could possibly have different... Oh. I didn't even think about the fact that it could possibly have different stuff. Shit. Fuck. Alright, well, there's a new item, which is very interesting. For lighting candles. And fuses. Fuses. What does that even mean? Shit. Should I go spend my money in the shrine? I got all this money. I think I should probably do it. Damn it. Didn't even think about the fact that they might have different items on. I knew I'd fucking seen it somewhere. I fucking knew I'd seen it somewhere. I'm like kind of breathless a little bit right now. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. Now here's the question. Does this count as a sledgehammer? I don't know. It's just 8 coins though. Let's find out. Sledgehammer to the vases in the entrance hall. I gotta write that down. I mean, if this doesn't work, I'll write it down. You gotta be fucking shitting me. What is that? A microchip. Looks like it might be able to be plugged in somewhere. It's a moon. It's a moon shape. Is there nothing in this one? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, I'm actually like I'm breathless. Suspect is a major? Which one's the major? Okay, let's just draft this real quick while we're here. Courtyard's like really all I could do here. Chapel's fine. Blue Chapel. All right, let's go donate money. I'm gonna go donate like all my money. I think. I don't know. I think it makes sense. We're here. We've only got 20 footsteps left. This run is cooked. We need to find a computer. And a magnifying glass. So we're not going to donate all of our money. Because if we can buy a magnifying glass, that changes everything. Oh my god, we need to find a magnifying glass. I can always just redo this book, though. I can definitely just redo this book. Because... let's do 44. I think magnifying glasses cost 4, but we'll keep 10. The blessing of the chef for each different type of spread that you do each day. Add an extra dish to the dining room. Okay, what does that mean? So, I understand. Okay. Spread. I got you. Yeah. As in, like, spread things throughout the house. Okay, that's a weird blessing. It lasts for 5 days, and it will be hugely helpful for food. And I'll probably just kind of end up accidentally doing it along the way. But that's like office, morning room, like veranda or one of those, I think. I don't even know if morning room is technically. Anyways, it doesn't matter. That's a problem for the future. Now I just want to look at everything with my mace and see if I can use it, you know? Why is the broken vase... It's not broken. It has the top lifted off the vase on that drawing. Why does it lead to a microchip? Why is it on the same page as the commissary is how we would get a magnifying glass, but it's also a dead end. Oh, boy. Let's do it. Why is it on the page with the like the 5x9 column magnifying glass? Let's fucking go. Okay, I think we take gems. Shovel at this point. I think we just take gems because we don't have any. We only have one. So. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We have 24. We're going to have to work backwards from that to get there. We could technically go to the foundation and then that would connect, but I just have to, after the last couple of days, I just feel like there's probably more things that can be destroyed by my maces than by my mace or a sledgehammer than I would have guessed. You know what I mean? I've broken walls. I've broken vases. Okay, the most important thing here is that we keep drawing because we need... What are we shooting for here? What's the... At this point, the run is basically use a magnifying glass in the library. What else? Pardon me. What else? Is that it? I guess that's kind of it. But I'd still like to keep drawing rooms. I mean, we can do any of the other things that we normally do. Can't see anything in here. We'll just pick one. Hope it has a... Nope. I don't have a shovel. Oh, yeah, we need... That's what it is. Duh, we need something with a fucking computer. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Well. I hope we get something with a computer here. I'm sure I could get it another day. I just, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, something about a lowercase... All checked corner case rooms had a low case clue found in the room or something like that. There's a missing E up there. Lux coffee. Flour, sugar. This note is the first thing I thought of because it has this weird 100 fucking %. 100 fucking %. What are the rooms? Oh my God. The rooms are office, which I know has another one of these. When it said lowercase, I thought of this. I thought of, wait, some notes in this game have weird lowercase things in them. Guess where the other one is? Office. The other one is Nook. Office patio. We're going to check my notes right now for patio note. Buried. Everything else is uppercase. Buried. Bridge. We're fucking onto something. Nook. Beside, buried beside bridge. Office. Is it this one? West. Let's go. Buried beside west bridge. Oh my god. I don't have a shovel. I don't have a shovel. What's so funny is that one of the first things I did in this game. Let me see if I can find it. One of the first things I did in this game. Hold up, sorry. I just looked down at my notes and read Dave dash M-I-N-E-R. Dave Miner? And then it says question mark. Dave Miner. What does that mean? Because suspect is a minor. No, that's the one that's wrong. M-I-N-E-R is the one that's wrong. Dave Miner? What did I even write that down for? That's on like page 1 of my notes. What I was going to say is one of the first things I did in this game. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I wrote down bridge because of Bridget, and I wrote down bridge beside bequest west closed. So maybe there are a couple messages here. I thought it was italics. I wrote down bridge beside bequest west and a couple other words. 3 out of those 4 were correct. Bequest was not. It's buried beside west bridge. Holy shit. I was on to something. Let's go. I just closed my notebook. That was a mistake. What page was I on? Let's go. Okay. This game is so good. Lowercase. We need security. What we need is security. We need security. Oh. We need a key, and then we need security. I can get this microchip later. I'm pretty damn sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe another 4 steps. That's the wrong kind of key. Denoted in verse. Okay. Security, 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 security. Security. Gyms are good because they allow us to... On the other hand, this would actually double my keys. But it's a dead end. What am I doing? We need the gems because we need to be able to... Oh, they float. That's interesting. I can't reach them, though. We need multiple rooms to try. This is locked. Come on. That's got a computer in it. Let's go. Microchip. It's got to go in here, right? It's just got to go in here. I see microchip, I think computer. No? Experiment. Yeah, the one thing that's interesting about this experiment is gain 1 star as a positive effect, as an effect, is interesting. Because it makes me think, wait, gaining stars might be really positive. Because the more stars you gain, the more options you have to select what the constellation is seeing, it appears to me. I don't think that this matters. I think gaining a star is fine. I think we can do this one and this one, because I am about to do that at least once. Combine. I want to check a couple things when I get in here. One, remote terminal access. That right there, I think, is the image that is used in that drawing in a new clue. I would like to special order a shovel. Even though today I needed a magnifying glass, I'm still special ordering a shovel. Dang it, I was really thinking maybe I could just input the microchip in, like, a computer, right? Might be plugged in somewhere. Can I rotate it? It's got a moon on it. What does that mean? Where does it go? If we get boiler room right here, that would actually be really big. And I think it is in fact what I'm going to spend my dice on, just for the chance. I think this run is done other than the fact that I would like to get a boiler room, so we're going to try it. I don't know that the rest of these have power. I think security does have power. Maybe. And we triggered the experiment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 18 steps. It's fine, I'm sure. Microchip. The fuck? If the microchip doesn't go in a computer, I mean, it's not like it makes sense. It's not like it's a USB. That would make a lot of sense. But still, I thought maybe... Oh, I can't actually just go this way. I still thought maybe. Okay, let's get a boiler room. Dang it. I don't have a shovel, so archives doesn't matter. Observatory is fine, I guess. Unless, does archives have power? I think we may have power in here. It does have power. Also, there's a metal detector. Oh my god, it has power, but it is the most convoluted fucking power ever. All right, we're just going to draft all of the... I don't think... They're probably going to be locked. Yep. But we're going to draft them and hope for... boiler room in one of these. Does boiler room cost anything? We have to try. It costs 1. Okay. We have to try this because otherwise we're just shooting ourselves in the dick if we don't. Powering laboratory has been the hardest thing of all time. And got to take your opportunities. Okay, it's none of these. Still get back 15 steps. So I do have a key, so let's try boiler room here. Oh, this was a silver key actually. God damn it. Wouldn't it be great to get boiler room here? But no. Now I got all these footsteps, by the way. But no power. That's right. I guess I don't really know why I'm running through the house right now when I could be looking for when I could go be looking at the book with the magnifying glass. Is there anything that I could be doing right now to advance our runs, or to do what could I be doing right now? Any door we advance with the thing gives us an extra star, which is theoretically good. I could get workshop and combine some of these into something that could be good. I could, if I got pump room right this second, theoretically I could use the boat, or I could drain the fill level if I had enough footsteps, which I don't know that I do, but we could theoretically do that. I have a broken lever, so if we get casino, that's something. There's always stuff you can try. There's always stuff you can try. Just keep drafting rooms. Rolling the dice. We're about to run out of keys anyways. Take the archive room because it just feels like a fun little surprise. Break room. So that's good. We just end there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's end in here. All right, cool. So we're going to go read the thing and then come back and end the run right there. What a weird run this was. Don't have a shovel. It was a cool run. And we figured out some... a new clue is the best book in the world. I cannot wait to read it at the end of the game when I understand everything. That's the big lesson of this run for me. A new clue is amazing. We also solved the rotation puzzle at the start, only to learn that we need a combination of some sort. Maybe it's a date. I'm not sure. It does have a red letter behind it, so to me it seems kind of like a safe. It's a red letter. I don't know. What else did we do? We bought the wrong item from the armory. We did get a blessing, which is big. We got a blessing. So hopefully that'll be helpful for us in the future. Okay, let's look at this stuff with a magnifying glass. We're going to go carefully over... You know what I've just now pieced together? These drawings... If you look at them, on this page in particular, do you think it's possible that we're looking at staff of this house? And in the specific way that they are suspects? Because if something did go wrong in this house, or with the Baron, or with my mom, would it be that somebody, that like the further version of this book, sorry, I'm rambling, I'm trying really hard not to, says the suspect, and these drawings are clear. And I'm trying to find my image of the staff. That's in like maidservants' quarters or something, right? Where is that book? Or that photo? I think it is. I think maybe what's happening here is that we're looking at people as suspects. I don't know who's who, but holy shit, that's a minor. That's a minor. That's the person in the upper right-hand corner of this photo, wherever it is. Where did I put it? That's that person. That is the person right beside them. Holy fucking shit. You know? This, it's like maybe one of the maids. I'm not sure. Maybe one of the maids. Suspect is a key. On the way. A key. Chef, you know? I don't know. Either way, let's go from the start. Here, the drawings are a little bit more difficult to see. Route 8. This is dead cases, lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. This one right here, holy shit, says suspect list. What the fuck? Okay, let me... shoot. Let me see if I can get a screenshot of this. Snip in 3 seconds. Zoom in. Screenshot of the list. We have to do some careful screenshotting here. Save. This is a new clue suspect list. So it says Rose something, Richard something, Frond something, Sandra, Bo Lee, Charles, Christoph Clark, age 25. Oh, sorry. They're the same list twice. Why is it the same list twice? Why are their ages so young? Rose Bali, Richard Scott, Frond Mayford, Sandra Dillon Bowley, Charles Riscal. My only question on this is, are those words that should be flipped? Does that make sense? Okay. The question here is, that says 14 and this says 13. It does say 13. I thought that was a 15. So the final message says, what I thought it said. All checked corner case rooms had a low case clue found in the rooms. Cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We have a keep left here. This thing we wanted to look at to see if it had a letter on any of the slots. It does not look like it. I don't think there's anything else on this page. This page is interesting. Where have I heard of Tanner Fork before? I don't know. Tome after tome at the library he loaned. Search their covers all the way. From their covers all the way through. Mary to Mary, and it's a scratched out face. That's my mom. My only thought here is the names of the suspects. What if you took the letters and rearranged them in some way? You laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. Why would it say each? Okay, and then this is the big page. May, comma, jour. which has to be a clue to the this. Okay, I think I figured it out. I think I figured something out. So I think what's happening here is a suspect is major. The suspect is major. That has to be in erosion. So let's go to our classroom 8 student chalkboard. May, small. But what does jour mean? What does jour mean? That's got to be what that means. Oh, boy. So the suspect is minor and the suspect is major. Suspect is small something. That's what that means. Shout out to this clue right here for telling us that it's a linguistics thing. I don't know where to write any of this on my notes. I got no fucking idea. No clue. No clue. Let's try this page. Suspect is may, line, jour, which means small, and which means question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, now we keep going. Page count starts on title pages? What do you mean? Oh, no. Page count in books? What does that mean? Let's start with the stuff that doesn't make any sense. There's a drawing here. This is the ballroom photo. That I don't know what photo it is. There's a stop sign. It says dead end XYZ ABC. Holy shit, I've seen that somewhere before. Seen all the signs. What does that mean? Dead end major key XY. And this is actually really hard to read. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. So on this page of this book, which is the page that's right here, why is it red? Page A, word X? Page count starts on title pages. This is going to click. This is going to click for me eventually. It's just not clicking yet. So we have these 4 books. I know what books they are because I wrote this down earlier, right here. In the red book, which is the Red Prince, which I have screenshots of, so we can go to that. Page A, word X? Does that mean page 4? Word 1? Or does that mean page 1, word 26? I think it probably means the first one. If the letter is X, Y, Z, A, B, C. That would mean the 4th page. Assume page count starts on title pages. One, 2, 3? Or is that just 2? 4. The. Buckle the fuck up, because we're trying this. first things first, what I should do is I should take a screenshot of this right here. So let me do that. Because I'm gonna need that saved for my future. I'm gonna need that saved just in case. XYZ ABC. Okay, so the first word on the 4th page could potentially be the. In the green book, page C, which would be page 6, the green book is Realm and Rune. Page 1, page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're looking at page 6, word A, which is number 4. The? We're just testing out my system right now. So far, the signs don't point towards me understanding it correctly. So if... What the fuck does this part mean, though? I don't know. So page C would be page 6. Word A would be word 4. Let's just double check that one more time. Just double check it. 1 would be right here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Although, of course, it could be different than what we're doing. It could be like... You could count these a lot of different ways. And then 6. Word 4 would be either the or of. The violet book is a new clue itself. Page B, aka 5. Word Y, aka 2. Okay, so page 5, word 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's got to be the pages. It's got to be like the pages that have writing on them. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I need to go for word Y, which would be looked. Okay, let's retry Realm and Rune now and see if this goes any better. So Realm and Rune, we're going to page 6, the 4th word. For the 3rd time. 1, 2, 3. Would you say 4? Maybe not so much. 5, maybe not so much. 6? So the 4th word on this page would be 4th. F-O-R-T-H, which I kind of like as a potential solution because it's a word that can mean 2 things. Let's go back to to the first book. So Red Prince. Page A would be page 4. And you got to assume it's pages that have text on it, right? 1, This is insane. 2. 3. 4. And then this is word 1, right? He? Word 1? Is that right? Page 4. I think it's he. He, 4th, looked is what I have so far. I don't think this is working, but we're trying it. And then blue is the Fixed Stars by Dickwit, which is just funny. And then this one would be page 3, word 1. 1. 2, 3. Or north. He 4th looked north. That could be a message. That could be like a secret clue, right? Like that has the ring of a secret clue. I don't know what it means though. He 4th looked north. The 4th looked north. He 4th looked north. Looked north in the clock tower. He 4th looked north. Like, did he start 3 other directions and then look north at the last second? That's going to mean something to me eventually. It just doesn't mean anything to me right now. That's my assumption. Something metro. Something stops. I probably I would say there's about a 50% chance that I have completely misunderstood this puzzle. Seen all the signs. There's 10 of them. Why is there a line to the sea here? This part I don't understand at all. Dead end. I should screenshot it. Screenshot that. So the signs. The only thing I can think here is that maybe the signs point you in a direction. There's 10 signs, right? They point you in a direction. Or give you some sort of instruction. If you follow the signs. To me, this could be like, oh shit. If this is sign 1. Let's write this down. Not right there. It deserves its own page. Signs. 1, 2, because on this page right here, it looks like there are 10 slots. Five. I kind of, since so many of them are directions, it's route 8 to start. Then number 2, I think, is just simply go to the right. That's what I'm thinking this is. But it says depart. I'll write down both. Depart right. Route 8, depart right. It's a plane, but it's also an arrow. I don't know why I think it looks so much like a right-hand arrow. Keep left. Left. To Tanner Fork. Right. Dead end, and then it has a weird little line. which might be an arrow. I'm not sure. Record. Each. Record each. Stop. On the way. Does this have to do with the train station? Metro. Record each stop on the way? I don't know what that means. Route 8, depart right, keep left, left to Tanner Fork, right, dead end, record each step on the way. I don't know. I have no idea. But I think that is everything that I can use my magnifying glass on. As far as I know. I mean, the suspect is a key. The suspect is minor. The fourth looked north. I don't know, man. Okay. We're going to call that a victory, although I don't know that it is a victory. We have 18 steps left. We're going to go to break room and solve that just because I want to solve it. And then we're going to end in break room. And that will have been this run. What a run. Holy cow. Where could the microchip go? Is there anything downstairs that could use a microchip? Not that I can think of. The fuck is the microchip for? Oh boy, okay. Oh, and I just got dinner served too. Interesting. This run had more steps than I thought, actually. This is 4. Yes, we're making it harder on ourselves by solving this, but on the plus side, we are also getting closer to the achievement. 7 minus 4 is 3. -4 plus 5 is 1. What is this? -4 plus 5 is 1 times 11. -10 plus 2. No, sorry. Times 2 is -20. Plus 20 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. Cool. Now, technically, I could still draft over here now that I have a key. I'll just play around and see what happens. Courtyard. Sure. Big spots, but I don't have a shovel. I do have a sledgehammer now. I'd like workshop. I want workshop right now. I can't buy anything from the gift shop. I can take observatory for the extra stars. Here's my next question. How much does workshop cost? Nothing. So I probably should have tried it right there. Any positives here? Is this gems? This is gems, and then this is diamonds? Yep. We're learning. Slowly but surely we are learning. Okay, we'll draft this room right here. Workshop? Coat check. I could chuck Morningstar in there. That's actually probably the best bet. I don't know what this is right here, but lockpick is probably not as good. We could do What's the best item to throw in there? I think it's probably Morningstar. It's not... It just has... I mean, the microchip. Holy shit. That's what I could do. Oh, my God. But I can get the microchip. Fuck. What's the right call to throw in here? Morningstar I can buy from the armory. And all it is basically a sledgehammer, as far as I know. Broken lever I can find. Metal detector I can find. Sleeping mask I can find. Magnifying glass is actually maybe kind of the most valuable for right now. Microchip, I am assuming I can get every single day by breaking the vase. That's an assumption, but I think it is probably the case. Keycard I can get. I think I throw magnifying glass in here. Retrieve item. Check item. Magnifying glass. Okay. That's a little bit of a weird call, but I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Got extra footsteps there, but... Alright, that's gonna do it for this run. Holy cow. This game's gotten confusing. I love it. I love it. I thank you for your patience for dealing with me saying stuff out loud that does not make sense. Let me write down dig beside bridge. I forgot to write that on my list. Dig beside bridge. It's so hard to know when you're playing a game like this in front of people whether or not you're on the right track or whether or not you are off in La La Land making up puzzles where none exist. It's one of the only tough things about record, like tough. My job is so easy. I love my job. It's amazing. It's one of the only emotionally difficult things about recording games like this is I'm asking the people watching to be very generous and kind, and luckily for me, I have the best community on the internet, and y'all are so generous and kind even when I make mistakes or mess things up or don't phrase things correctly or sit there and go at the camera for hours at a time. That's going to be this run. A sizable manner. It was a weird run, but we ended up with some major developments. New clue, a new shrine offering, etc. So, thanks so much for watching. We'll be back with more very soon. I can't wait to get a shovel. I can't wait to try and get to the clock tower before 1:30, etc. See ya. Bye-bye.